Hello, good morning. Hopefully this works. Fingers crossed, everybody. Decided to take it outside today. If you're here, say hi in the chat. Hopefully the internet holds up. And you'll definitely have a lot of ambient noise today. So hopefully that's cool. Give you probably another minute or two. If you want to start some music, you put on music in the background. There's a link to my Spotify down below in the bio or in the comments below the video. This is going to be like a slow flow power yoga style class. So definitely some work. Take break whenever you need it. But we'll be holding some shapes. Just keep coming back to your breath. Modify anything you need to and just enjoy. Got about 30 more seconds. Hopefully, if it gets laggy, I guess just watch the playback. A few of you here, a few more people popping in. We'll wait a little bit longer. It's pretty nice outside. There we go. Good morning, everybody. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. You can come to child's pose. So hands and knees. Sink the hips back to your heels. Let the knees spread pretty wide. Make some space for the rib cage. Ooh, good morning, friends. And then walk your hands out. Press the forehead down on the floor on your mat. Maybe allow your eyes to close. So just notice your breath. Let it be natural. Flow in and out of your nose. Just observe whatever sensations are present in the body. Begin to bring your attention to your breath, pulling in more air through the nose, bigger exhales through the nose. Make it a full belly breath. And just use this breath to hold your attention for the next hour or so. It helps us observe our reactions to things. Let the breath hold your attention so you can take the time to notice maybe a physical reaction to a shape in your body, the urge to come out or to shy away, maybe a mental reaction, whether it's positive or negative. Your job is just the observer as you continue to bring your attention back to your breath. Take a bigger inhale now through your nose. Let your low belly fill, your ribs expand. Fill up lots of air. This time, open your mouth side out. Press the air out. Take another big inhale through the nose. Big open mouth side. Draw it out. This time, inhale through the nose. And through the nose, exhale. And inhale up to hands and knees. Take the exhale to ground the palms underneath the shoulders, the knees underneath the hips. Next inhale, lifts your heart, dips the belly. Look up, stretch through the chest. Exhale, round curl. Draw your belly up and in, drop the head. Inhale, lift and lengthen through your heart. Fill up with air. Exhale, round curl. Squeeze the belly up and in. You take a few more rounds like that. The inhales lift the heart. Use the entire breath. Fill up and then exhale. Let every drop of air squeeze out as your belly hugs toward the spine. Let your breath move you in and out, maybe circling through the rib cage, waggling through the hips. It's okay, take some movements here. Just let your breath move. One more inhale. One more exhale. And find a neutral spine, tabletop. Next inhale, lifts your right arm high to the sky. Like the wing of a bird, reach up, look up, see your fingertips. Exhale, twist, slide right hand behind the left wrist, bring shoulder and ear to the mat. Take an extra inhale here. The left hand might wrap around your back as you peek past the left shoulder. Full exhale. Plant the left hand down. Inhale, wave your right hand back up to the sky. Unwind, look up, open through the chest. Exhale, right hand plants down. Try the left side. Inhale, wave the left hand up. Reach up, look up, open through the chest. Big breath in. Exhale, twist. Left hand slides behind the right wrist. Bring shoulder and ear to the mat. Take an extra round of breath here. Right hand can wrap around your back for the bind. Look past your right shoulder. See something. And plant the right hand down. Take a big inhale to fill up and lift the left arm up to the sky. Exhale, plant the left hand down. Walk your hands forward, a handprint or two. Step your toes back, find the top of a push-up, high plank. Palms pressing down into the ground, chest lifting away. Try to get your chest even farther from your mat. Look slightly forward off the front edge of the mat. Tuck your tail, reach through your heels, and squeeze through the backside body. Hug the belly up and in. Take an inhale here. Exhale, drop your knees to the mat. Take a modified push-up. Bend your elbows, lower the chest down. Inhale forward for a little baby cobra. Lift your chest, look up. And tuck your toes, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Try that vinyasa one more time. Inhale forward to high plank. Knees up or down. Exhale, bend your elbows lower. Inhale forward, cobra, upward facing, look to the sky. Exhale, tuck your toes, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Take a few breaths here, pedal out the feet. Bend one knee and then the other. Really press through your strong hands. Lift the hips up and back. Feel the low belly hug up and in. Take a big inhale. Big exhale. Feel the belly squeeze. Inhale, lift high onto your tiptoes. Exhale, walk your feet up to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Palms may press into the shins. Exhale, fold back down, arch the thighs. Inhale, sweep your arms high to the sky. Fill up, reach up, see your thumbs. Exhale, sway to the right, deep side body stretch. Inhale, lift up through center. Full breath for each movement. Exhale, sway to the left. Inhale, reach up, lift up. Slight back bend as you open through your heart. Exhale, dive in, forward fold, feel your belly squeeze. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, lower down with the knees up or down. Inhale forward, lift your heart. Exhale back, lift your hips. About 3 breaths here. Press through the hands. Feel the chest move toward your thighs. And you even out the inhales and the exhales. Inhale, lift high onto your toes. Exhale, you can walk or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms high to the sky. Reach up, fill up. More. Notice if you're rushing. Inhale, lift up. Take the full breath to lengthen. And then exhale, push all the air out, hard to thighs. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, plant the hands, step or take a light hop back as you lower down. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, lift your hips. 3 strong breaths. Can you squat? Press through your hands to open through the chest, the shoulders. Inhale, lift high onto your toe. Exhale, bend the knees, maybe hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, length. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms sweep high, getting a rhythm now with the breath. Exhale to the right. Inhale, reach. Exhale, left. Inhale, catch a little back and really reach and press down through the feet. Exhale, fold in. Half lift, inhale, peek forward. Exhale, plant the hands, maybe hop back, lower down. Inhale, forward, roll the shoulders down your back. Exhale, lift your hips. One more round of Surya Namaskara A. Inhale, lift high onto your toes. Exhale, step up, float it forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. You know where you're going now, so inhale, reach up, maybe a little bit faster or slower than me. That's okay. Exhale to the right. Inhale through the center. Exhale, left. Is your breath still full and strong? Inhale, catch a little back bend. Exhale, dive in. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, your Vinyasa. Inhale, lift high onto your toes. Exhale, go ahead, walk or hop your feet all the way up to your hands. Make sure your big toes touch as you inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold in. Bend the knees a lot, sit your hips back, then reach your arms up. Big inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Look down, can you see the tips of your toes? Maybe wiggle them so all the weight is in the heels, then hug your belly toward your spine. Look up, see your hands. Notice your reactions here. Notice how you want to react with the body. How you're reacting in the mind. Can you smooth those edges with your breath? Let the belly lift and hug to keep you in this shape. Sink your hips a little bit lower. Take one more inhale. Exhale, arms sweep behind you, chest reaches forward, half chair, Ardha Utkatasana. The belly is hovering off the thighs. You're not laying down on your legs. Keep your belly strong. Your heart is reaching out.
Shoulder blades squeeze behind you as the hands reach back. Then go ahead, rock some weight forward into your tiptoes. Pick up the heels. You have to squeeze the knees and the thighs together. Let yourself shake and wobble. I know it's a shaky shape. Hug your belly in. Keep coming back. 5 more breaths. Take the biggest breath yet in through your nose. Exhale, let your heels come down. Inhale, stand up straight legs. Big breath in. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, and take a vinyasa. Oh, it's an option to go to down dog if you want to skip some push-ups. From your downward facing dog, take an inhale, lift your right foot high to the sky. Extra breath here to press through the hands, really point through your right toes. Reach, reach, reach. Big inhale. Exhale, step your right foot in between your hands. Your back heel spins down, then reach up for warrior 1. So lift the arms above the head. You can even press the palms together. Feel the hips sink down. Notice both hips facing the front edge of your mat. So your right side's floating back, your left hip is sliding forward. Breath is smooth and steady. Can you keep your gaze lifted up toward your hands? Maybe bend the right knee a little bit deeper. Take one more big inhale. Exhale, lean the chest forward, sweep the arms back for thunderbolt. Feels like the shape you did in the upper body with chair. Maybe you let the back heel pop up so you're bouncing on the ball of the left foot. Again, the belly is floating above the thigh. You're leaning forward like you're looking off the front of your mat like it's a ledge. Long chest, reaching forward. Let the back heel spin down and ground on the mat. Inhale, straighten your right leg. Reach up and back for sky archer. Stretch through the right side. Maybe left hand reaches up to catch the right wrist. Reach and stretch. Check your right toes. Make sure they're pointed toward the front of your mat. Exhale, bring your right hand down for your shin, your ankle, your big toe. Wherever you place the right hand, tuck the right hip under, shoulder open. Press down and hug the inner thighs in this triangle pose. One more big inhale, see the left hand. Exhale, plant your left hand down. Bend your right knee again for a twisting lunge dragonfly. Lift the right hand up. Can you straighten and activate through your left leg behind you? Really lift the knee away from the mat, straighten through the leg. Feel the right hip slide and sink down as the left ribs move toward the right thigh. Notice if the breath has become shallow. Keep your breath strong here, in and out. Gaze is lifted toward the right hand. Take one more big inhale. Exhale, drop the back knee, sit back for half splits. So the hips might come back part of the way or all of the way, doesn't matter. Just bow your heart forward, walk your hands out, feel the right toes flex. Can you release the weight of your head here? Soften through the upper body. And crawl forward, big inhale, plant your hands, step back, high plank. Exhale, lower through your vinyasa. Inhale forward into the back bend. Exhale, back, lift your hips. Let's try the left side. Inhale, lift your left toes up. Take an extra breath here. Reach through the leg, point through the toe. Sink the left hip a little bit lower. Reach up through the hands. See your thumbs. Even press the palms together. Straighten active right leg behind you. Find a steady gaze. Smooth out the mind with the breath. Take one more inhale. Exhale, lean the chest forward, sweep the arms back, thunderbolt. So the back heel can pop up, balancing on the ball of the right foot behind you. Squeeze your shoulder blades, feel the collarbone spread and lift. Gaze is slightly forward, like you're looking over a ledge. Hug the belly up, don't let it rest on the left side. Can you stay here and resist the urge to bend your left knee for 2 more breaths? Okay, back heel spins down. Inhale, straighten your left leg, sweep your left arm up, reach, reach, reach. Maybe the right hand reaches up to catch the left wrist. Deepen the side body stretch. Check your left toes, make sure they're facing the front of your mat. Then bring your arms to a T. Keep your spine straight, don't let it round as you fold forward and down triangle. Left hand finds something, your shin, your ankle, your toe. Right hand is reaching toward the sky. Feel the left hip tuck under. Lengthen through the spine, reach the head forward. Look up. Feel the inner thigh squeeze as you press the ground away with both feet. Can you still wiggle your toes? One more big inhale. Exhale, look down, plant the right hand, left knee bends again for dragonfly. Raise the left hand up. Feel the right leg squeeze and straighten as it activates. Don't let your left hip fly up and away. Sink it down. Shoulders away from the ears. One more big inhale. Exhale, drop the right knee. Begin to sink back for a half seated split. Try to release the weight of your head. This is an opportunity to smooth out the breath here. And go ahead, crawl forward. Big inhale to plant your hands, step the feet back. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, forward, upward facing. Exhale, back downward facing dog. Rest is coming, but a little bit more work. Shift forward, high plank. Then come down to your forearms, forearm plank. Tail is tucked, pushing the ground away with both forearms. Look slightly forward, not straight down. Keep your left arm grounded. Can you roll onto your left side? Lift the right hand up. A few breaths here inside forearm plank. Left knee can always come down for support. But squeeze through the left hip, the left side body. Really lift. Look up for the hand. You have 3 more breaths right here. One more big inhale. Exhale, right forearm comes down. Don't let anything else come down. Change sides, roll onto the right side. Lift your left arm up. 5 breaths right here. Squeeze your right hip, lift it away from the mat. Look up. One more inhale. Exhale, come down. 3 more breaths in the center. Don't let your bum fly up. Don't let the hips sag down. Straight line through the body. Breathe. One more big inhale. Exhale, drop the knees down. Spread them wide and sink back. Child's pose. Woof. Smooth out your breath.
If you've lost the deep breath, come back to it. Slow, smooth, even inhales and exhales through the nose.
From child, stand up on the knees and lift the left arm above your head for a half camel stretch. Press the hips forward. Lift through your heart. 2 more breaths right here. Exhale, come down, child's pose.
You can try the left side. Left hand reaches back to the left heel.
Inhale, stand up on the knees. Press your hips forward, lift through your heart. Reach through the right fingertips. One more big inhale, lift. Exhale, child's pose. Now that the breath is smooth and even, we'll move into our last flow. We'll stay in each of these shapes about 5 breaths, so really try to commit to the shape for that amount of time. Might be a little bit longer, but not much, so notice your reactions. Notice when you try to bounce out, can you stick with it in each shape? You know the time is not forever, so let yourself be challenged. Observe those reactions without maybe acting on them. From child's pose, you can inhale up to hands and knees. Then tuck your toes, exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Take an inhale, lift your right toes high to the sky. Exhale, step your right foot in between your hands. This time, let the back knee come down. You might have to slide it back a little bit. It feels really sensitive on the ground. You can always slide it, hold a towel or a thin blanket underneath the knee. Once you're steady, reach your hands up toward the sky, low crescent lunge. There's a beautiful opposite here, the hips sinking down, pressing through the right foot and the top of the left foot as you lift and lengthen through your heart. And you smooth out the breath and slow it down. Take one more big inhale. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Then twist to the right, hook your left elbow outside the right knee. So your chest is twisting so the heart might line up with the thumbs. Gaze is past your right shoulder. And stay here with the back knee down pretty steady. Always an option to tuck your back toes, lift the back knee. Keep your right hips sinking down, left ribs moving toward the right thigh for this prayer twist. 2 more breaths right here, in and out. If the back knee is not lifted, go ahead, tuck the back toes, lift the back knee. Then exhale, look down, bend the back heel down. Lift your right arm up and back for reverse warrior. So try to keep your right knee bent. Your right hip sinking down. Left hand can slide down the thigh or wrap around the back. Reach through your right fingers. 2 more smooth and steady breaths. 1 more big inhale, look up. Exhale, bring your right forearm to your right thigh. Reach your left arm up and over the ear for side angle. And stay here, extend the right hand down to the mat. Feel the chest roll open to the side. Look down for balance and inhale, stand up to a T. Make sure the feet are parallel. Exhale, forward fold, both hands come down to the mat. Inhale, take a half lift, long spine, rocks and weight forward toward the toes. Then exhale, begin to fold in. Stack your hips over the heels so everything is in line. Notice if you're pressing your hips way back. Try to rock some weight forward. Use your hands to help you. Crown of the head reaching down from the mat. Feel your belly squeeze up and in. Then on your inhale, slowly, slowly roll up, back to a T. Pivot the left toes to face the back of the mat. Bend your left knee, exhale, warrior 2. This time facing the back of your mat. So feel the left knee roll toward the pinky side of the foot. Back heel, your right heel is grounded. Shoulders moving away from your ears. Feel your hips pretty level here, so don't let the hips tilt and lean. Level out your hips. One more big inhale, really reach through the arms. Exhale, drop your hands behind your back, interlace the fingers. Inhale, shoulders squeeze, heart lifts, look up. Exhale, dive in for humble warrior. So left shoulder is inside of the left knee, not resting on it. Hug your bum in toward the midline. Don't let it fly out to the side. Reach the crown of the head down as the hands fly up and over. Only a few breaths here, so make them count. Sink in. Feel your weight sink forward and down. Let the hands move away from the hips. Take one more inhale. Exhale, release the hands down to the mat. Left fingertips come toward the left corner of the mat. Slide forward for half moon. So this is where it's helpful if you have a yoga block or a book or something, you can use it under the left hand. Try to just use your left hand like a kickstand, flex and straighten through the right leg. Feel the right foot really, really flex. Use your gaze here. So the gaze may be down for some stability. You can try to look to the side, then up toward the hand. Got 2 more right here. One more big inhale. Exhale, curtsy squat. So bend your standing leg, tuck right knee behind the left. Pick up your hands to heart center. So it's like chair pose. Really get low. Bend the standing leg. Hug your belly in. Feel your heart lift. Squeeze your right heel toward the bum. Get a little bit lower. Thighs hug together. One more exhale. Get a little bit lower. Inhale, stand up, right knee into your chest. For a minute, reach down, both hands catch the knee. This may be enough just standing here with level hips. If you'd like to move into dancing Shiva, keep the left hand on the right knee. Reach your right hand back. Maybe let your gaze follow the right hand. You can always slide the left hand down to the right foot and begin to kick it out. You have 3 more breaths right here. One more big inhale. Exhale, lower down. Low yogi squat. Feet are about as wide as your mat. I'll turn and face you for this one. This is a great place to stay, just letting the hips open. Your heels may be lifted or not, doesn't matter. Elbows pressing into the inner thighs. Hands pressing together in front of your heart. For a moment, let your tailbone fall heavy, your heart lift. Find a long spine here. Then if you want to try crow pose, you can plant your hands, squeeze the knees around the arms, lift your hips. Toes may lift. You can always go into a headstand or something else. Try something that gets you on your hands or maybe your head for a few breaths here. Always an option to just stay right here in this low yogi squat malasana. Try to use this time to smooth out the breath. Got about 3 more inhales and exhales wherever you're at. You're in crow, squeeze your heels toward your bum. One last inhale. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, a vinyasa or straight to down dog. In this down dog, just notice. Notice how the body feels after just going through one side. Any heat that you've generated. Maybe a change to the breathing. We have a second side though. So facing the back of the mat, that means your left toes lift. So big inhale, lift your left leg. Reach and stretch. Exhale, step your left foot forward in between your hands. Drop the back knee, adjust it so it's comfortable. Then lift your hands above your head. Low crescent lunge, Anjaneyasana. Hips sink forward and down, heart lifts up and back. Feel the stretch through the front of the right hip. One more big inhale. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center, twist to the left, hook your right elbow outside the left knee. Twist the heart so it lines up with the thumbs. Looking past your left shoulder, your left elbow. You can stay here with the back knee down. When you feel pretty stable, tuck the back toes. Begin to pick up the back knee. Might have to adjust a little bit, that's okay. Try to lift the gaze. Straighten through the right knee behind you. Smooth breath through the nose. One more big inhale. Exhale, look down so you can spin the back heel down. Keep your left knee bent as you lift the left arm, reverse warrior. Big inhale to stretch through the left side body. Again, it's a feeling of the hips sinking down and the side body lifting. Right hand can be down the back thigh or around the back. One more big inhale. Exhale, left forearm to left thigh. Right arm reaches up and over for extended side angle. Tuck your left hip under. Roll your chest open like you're trying to make it face the ceiling. See your right fingers. Left hand might come down to the mat. One more inhale. Exhale, look down. Inhale, stand up to a T. Exhale, fold forward. This time maybe catch your ankles or your big toes. Inhale, take a half lift. Find a long spine, rock some weight forward. Then exhale, fold again. Prasarita Padottanasana D variation today. Using the hands to help you rock some weight out of the heels. Feel the belly squeeze so the hips can lift and the spine lengthens down. Crown of the head reaches toward the mat. Keep the breath smooth and steady. Inhale, long spine. Exhale your hands to your hips. Inhale, stand up. Reach your arms out to a T. Pivot your right toes to face the front of your mat. Exhale, bend your right knee, warrior two. So, arms to a T, shoulders shrugging down. Away from your ears, bend your right knee a lot. Back heel is rooted down. Steady gaze over the right fingertips. Take one more inhale, really reach through the arms. Exhale, drop the hands behind the back. Inhale, shoulders roll down and back. Lift your heart. Exhale, fold and humble warrior. Right shoulder is inside of the right knee, not resting on it. Shift your weight forward slightly. Don't shy away. Hands lifting, head reaching down. Can you find 3 more steady breaths here without bouncing out? Exhale, release the hands, bring them down for some stability. Bring your right fingertips forward in front of the right toes. Slide into half moon. Flex your left foot as you lift it, really straighten through the left knee. One leg is always going to be more challenging than the other. So have some compassion for yourself. Give yourself a break. Smooth, steady breath here. Use your eyes to help you. Straighten through the left knee. Flex the toes. One more big inhale. Exhale, curtsy. So you're still balancing on the right leg. Left knee tucks behind. Bend the standing leg a lot. Squeeze your left heel toward your bum. Press your palms. Pick one spot that's not moving to look at. Feel the thighs squeeze together. Exhale, get a little bit lower. Inhale, stand up, straighten the right leg, left knee in front of you. Reach your hands down, catch the knee. Make sure the hips are level. This may be enough for balance, so you can leave the right hand there. Reach the left hand back. Dancing Shiva. Always an option. Slide the right hand down, catch the left foot. Kick it out. One more big inhale. Exhale, release down. Yogic Squat, Malasana. You can stay here or try crow again. Sink your tailbone down, long spine. If you're trying crow, plant the hands about shoulder width. Squeeze the knees around the upper arms. You have to bend the elbows like you're doing a push-up. Rock your shoulders forward. Toes may lift. It's up to you. Got about 2 more breaths. You're in crow, land lightly. Everybody's coming back to their yogic squat right here at the top of your mat. So you can lightly, gracefully rock back and land on your bum. I left out a vinyasa for you, but that's because we're going straight into boat pose. Hey, catch your legs, squeeze the knees together. Maybe lift, feel the crunch here, ribs moving toward the hips. Feel the belly crunch and squeeze, and let go of the legs. We won't be here long, so just smooth it out. Notice if the knees try to fly apart. Maybe for the last few breaths, point through your toes, straighten the legs. One more inhale, try to lengthen everything up. Look toward the toes. Exhale, lower all the way down onto your back. Awesome job, you guys. You can hug the knees into the chest, give yourself a squeeze. Maybe a few moments in happy baby. Catch the legs, the ankles, the feet, rock side to side. And bring your knees back together, hug the knees into the chest. You've got 2 back bends coming your way. So for the first one, plant your feet close to your hips, arms by your sides. Inhale, press into the feet to push the pelvis toward the sky. Roll the shoulders under, maybe clasp your hands. About 5 breaths here in bridge pose. One more inhale, press up. Exhale, release down. You can take bridge pose again, lifting up just like before. If you want to go higher for Urdhva Dhanurasana, plant your hands next to your ears. Let your fingers face your shoulders. Press into hands and feet to lift the hips. Otherwise, you can just lift up for a bridge pose. One's not better than the other, just squeezing through the backside body, feeling the pelvis press toward the sky, engaging through the entire backs of the legs, strong feet pushing down. Take one more inhale. Exhale, lower down. Hug your knees into your chest, give yourself a squeeze. This time, rock and roll up to seated. Once you're seated, you can press the soles of the feet together. Adjust the distance of the legs. So if the legs are farther, it's going to stretch more in the backs of the legs. If the feet are closer in, feel more of a stretch in the hips. So just adjust there. Hands may gently be holding on the feet. You're not going to pull too hard. For the first few breaths, tuck your elbows in close to your hips so the elbows press down on the inner thighs. Then begin to just roll forward. You can round through the shoulders, drop the weight of the head. Use the elbows to help you here for a few breaths. Pushing the legs down. Now's a good time to let the eyes close. Finding a smooth, steady breath. Noticing if you can be still here. And begin to walk the hands out, staying in this shape, but not too much work now. Let your head hang heavy, the arms just gently resting. Let gravity do the work. Belly softens up and in, out of your way. Can you be still here with your breath?
Whatever tension you're still holding on to, let go. A little while longer. Your inhale, roll up slowly, slowly. Without moving your legs or anything else, just sit here tall. Your eyes may be closed, noticing the sensation. Go ahead and straighten the legs out, roll down onto your back. You can hug just the right knee in. Give it a big squeeze, big inhale here. Exhale, right knee falls across to the left. An option here to keep the leg bent today, or you might begin to straighten the leg out. Kick the foot out to the side. And even reach the left hand toward the right toes, kind of like you did in dancing Shiva. But let your eyes close here. Head is rolling to the right. And then inhale, bring your knee back into the center. Give the right knee a squeeze. Exhale, extend it long. Go ahead and change sides. Hug the left knee in, big inhale. Exhale the left knee across the body to the right. Left arm extends out as the head rolls to the left. Again, an option to kick the foot out here, maybe reach for the ankle or the toes. Inhale back through the center. Hug your left knee in. Exhale, extend your left leg long. You can adjust your body however you need. Let your feet fall wide toward the corners of the mat. I'll stay with you for just a few moments in Shavasana. I'll let you know when it's time to move again. Give yourself this chance for some stillness, natural breath. Resting here on your mat. Shavasana. Take rest.
big inhale. Open your mouth side out. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Reach the arms overhead, a nice long good morning stretch pointing through your feet. Then by rolling off to one side or rocking straight up, we'll meet in an easy seat with your eyes closed. You press your hands together in front of your heart. Take a moment to just reflect on how your breath allowed you to manage your reactions. A lot of emotions going on right now. Anxiety is high for many of us. We need to remember that this practice is such a tool, even off the mat. You have your breath to help you manage what you're feeling. So if you notice these reactions maybe in the mind or the body bubbling up, these emotions rising to the surface, see if you can close your eyes, maybe find the seat and take a few smooth, slow breaths in and out through your nose. Let your practice work for you to help you. Take a big inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, fold forward, seal your practice. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, blink the eyes open. Namaste. Hi, you guys. I'm going to put my phone. So, thanks for letting me relocate outside today. Hopefully it was okay with the train horns and the birds chirping and the ambulances and all of that. So you can leave a comment. Let me know if you loved it or hated it or don't care. And hopefully it wasn't too laggy. I know it was a little bit laggy, but the replay should be fine. If you haven't yet, you can click the link below and follow me on Spotify. I have a few yoga playlists just for any of the classes. I know a lot of us are teaching online right now, but it might be helpful to send a playlist to your Alexa or your Google Mini or any of that to have some music going on. Yay, thanks, Alicia. Share this with anybody else you know that's looking for some home workouts. Like, I'm happy to have anybody practice, now, or I like YouTube because it's saved the classes. I know a lot of you can't practice when I'm live streaming. Thanks, Liza. I teach next tomorrow morning at 9:30. I'm going to do Ashtanga, maybe a few variations. We'll see how I feel. You never know. But it'll be Ashtanga based, a little bit quicker than this, but again, you can do whatever you feel like. And I think tomorrow afternoon, John teaches Yin. I'm not positive on that, so go follow their channel from the heart. If you have any questions, hit me up on Instagram or Facebook. My Instagram is linked below. And then I hope you guys have an awesome day. Thanks for being here.